specifically asked for guards to be put here.
That's true. I will retcon that.
did.
There are guards.
Okay.
Alright.
I was just about to say that we might face someone inside, but good. All right.
Whoop. Whoop.
Go up, open the door.
Okay. The door is locked, however, as it turns out, the key that you got is sufficient enough to open it. Yes, to open the door. And the door is opened, revealing things. What kind of things?
Goddamn thing, someone dropped
Well,
that key.
looks like I forgot to put a fucking layer to block the fog for everything else. Let me try that again. You can now see everything.
We can see the toilet, yes.
Yes.
That's the important room.
Let's try that again, only this time without me being fucking inept. There you go, good job on you remembering to put a vision blocking layer on the outside of the world. And I guess that door is open too.
Just think we can see exactly the same, but... Okay.
Yes. You open the door. There does appear to be a nice living room area in here. It's pretty neat. The fireplace is currently inactive and full of ash.
Step inside.
There appears to be a table here. Meals have been had here in the past, it seems. Nice little chair, a little stool for you to put your feet up and relax and stare at the fire.
Hmm. Well, I guess we search it through.
Okay. Some cooking utensils. Cleared that more than one person stayed here. Inside here is a smaller bedroom. Smells like Dwarf. And then a larger master bedroom over here. There is a note which appears to have been glued to the wall that says, "You missed your chance, Tempus Malleator. You'll never be seeing me again. Thurl Dural."
Yeah, he
Oh,
was
that's
the one
ironic.
looking for me, and now he's dead.
Well, I mean, he did send people to hunt you. He probably thought you wanted to get him.
No. You know, lots of people are after me. I don't go murdering them. I just leave them knocked out with coins in their letter saying la 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 la.
Okay, so, looking through this place, any papers, anything? I mean, if he did prepare for us to go here, he probably didn't leave anything.
It does not appear that anything. There's the note in the master bedroom. Other than what you're seeing here on the map, I would say no. The fireplace does have some ash in it. That's about it. Nice little home. I mean, it's in a beautiful section of town. Smells pretty nice, all things considered, even though you imagine several dwarves spent their time in here for several days. Like, playing cards are on here at the table, along with, like, mugs and what have you.
Sad montage about all the things that happened. Skips to their bodies being mangled in the street. Well, it would seem that he indeed had a ship. I believe we did check in to see what sort of business he did at one point. Do we know if he owned a ship? I don't think he did. He sold the one he had.
Well, thinking back, and I'll go ahead and grant you this, he padded like an entire like mercantile like shipping operation, and that was one of the vessels that he owned that was sold to Calorel, or so the record says.
The chances are he might have had a ship prepared for him. Chances are also he might have brought any important papers with him on his person,
Did he
knowing
reach
that we
the
would
ship,
search
though?
for everything. No, he did not.
Did he have any papers on him when we found his body?
You didn't find his body, you found his head.
Oh, we found his head.
Thought it
and
was
his body
fed
was
through
eaten.
the grate.
Like the rest of him, except for his head, was undeniably pushed through the sewer grate.
And from the scraps of clothes, it looks like he was cut like up with his clothes on.
Yes.
Did he have like tattoos
Well, he
or something?
probably wasn't super. What? We wouldn't know.
Yeah, exactly. Why would anyone bother to cut him up and feed him to ghouls?
Because they probably hoped they
Because-
had time to feed all of him to ghouls.
But it's
He
very
would never be found.
it's very odd that she was interrupted right when she finished feeding everything except the head.
I mean, it would have been more
Uh,
like I don't. No matter when she was interrupted, it would have been seemed.
She,
coincidental.
she probably wanted to dispose of
The head's probably the
so,
hardest part.
yeah.
To chop up neatly.
It would have been pretty difficult to fit the head through the grates, the holes.
So maybe she just didn't finish. Alright, yeah. So it does seem like he
The real weird
was...
thing is why she didn't bring the head when she ran, but probably blood splatter could explain that. Didn't want to be followed eventually.
It does seem like Ferrodrol was running from Tempus then and not from like Black Fang involvement,
Yeah.
which is...
What was the? Actually, can we like take that letter that's glued to the wall? Is it
Sure.
impossible to remove it without breaking it?
You can use a dagger or some sort of small blade and begin sawing it off. And this is really strong glue, like adventure stuff. But you can like slowly pry it off with. I won't make you do a skill check. You can get it off.
Sure.
That's
Good, because
adventure
he wants to
tier
compare
stuff.
the handwriting to other writing when we get back to the books to see
Okay.
if it was his writing or someone else's. Because it could be that this was actually not written by him. When we like from the bodies we found from the location of the ambush, were they going towards the waterfront or away from it? Seemingly.
Even with the skill check that Goger made, you couldn't say for sure. Like, there are no real tracks to discern on the well-paved roads of Newport.
Sure.
They were closer to the waterfront than where that you found their bodies.
Well, it was, it'd be interesting to know if he was going back to get some more stuff, or if he was, just bringing things.
You'd
Because it
have to
didn't
ask
seem
him.
like is there like clothes and stuff here for him?
Yes.
Yeah, everything he would need to live, basically.
You imagine you yourself could live comfortably here.
Probably doesn't say too much though, because he would already have that equipped, like already put in here. Or just buy new clothes and stuff.
If he had as much wealth as, say, you guys did, with all the gold pieces you can throw around, he wouldn't need to carry every outfit with him.
He could basically buy anything he would need. Or just sell like a ship, and that should give him enough to do well wherever he went.
The ship that was burned was worth at least 1,000 gold pieces. So,
It's like 2 healing potions.
2?
I don't
Like
know the
20.
price of them.
Like a champion tier healing potion's 100 gold.
2 awesome healing potions.
Jesus. 500 gold piece healing potions.
like 2-liter bottles of healing fluid.
By the liter. Yeah, I have my liter of healing.
Alright, so there's not too much we can find here or use here, really. The next options we have then is...
Bringing out the
going-
dog.
The dog? What?
Yes. Obviously.
Oh, the
Awesome dog that
the
you're
sniffing
sure you
dog.
could
Yeah,
find
we can do
again.
that.
You want to take the sniffing dog to the crime scene and try to trace back the dwarf's steps.
Alright.
Sniff a dog did great last time.
Let's
we
see.
think.
Let's see whether you can acquire that same dog. Roll me a d20.
If they put down the dog, I'm gonna kill them all.
No, just that the dog, that specific dog, is currently in use right now.
When will it be free?
Oh, whenever the patrol with the dog ends.
Like in an hour, like in 2 hours.
Well, the patrol ends up being around the interior of the city wall to check to make sure that no smugglers have broken in. It could take a long while. Maybe by noon the dog will be back. But the dog will probably be really tired by then, having just walked around the city.
All right.
We'll get some coffee.
Can we give the dog a horse?
I mean, you could get another dog. Just not that dog.
No, we
Could
need
try
that
another
one.
dog, but this dog was great. Dwohurim kind of want this dog back. It was a great dog.
Why didn't you buy
How much?
it?
How much for the dog?
Like, they'll blanket you and say the dog's not for sale. Like, they train these dogs specifically to, like, look for criminal activity so that they can act upon it. They're not just gonna sell the dogs. It takes years
yeah.
of breeding.
We have this other dog. We can trade you for that dog.
Trade Fargus's dog. I don't know. That would be great. It's a dragon hall dog. It's bred to kill.
You might be affiliated with the guards, but they are not. They are not amenable to allowing you to just like keep seize the dog.
All right. Well,
So
God
should
damn,
we
let's
go-
try another dog then.
Okay.
That's gonna be disappointing.
All right. Go ahead and it's a dog similar looking in nature, female this time. Go ahead and make an animal handling skill check, Manaki.
The same way as last time
In
then.
the same way as last time.
My background and charisma,
Yes, and level.
like 1. All right, come on, 20. It's not a 20, but maybe it's not crab either.
Let's see here. A 23 would be sufficient enough. You can take the dog back to like the crime scene, which has been cleared of the bodies. Like, you want like the dog to try to identify any particular
I
scent?
mean, luckily, I saved that scent item from Thurl Dural.
Which scent
can
item was
sniff it.
that?
The one we used last time. He's like,
you mean his pants?
Okay.
Yeah.
The dog is completely confused. Dog doesn't know where to go with those.
what? Well, guards, where's his head? You didn't throw that out, did you?
Guards will like look around like, thought you were like, you can like it'd be easier for you to just like get something else that's of his, like something that's
All
actually
right.
his,
So
instead of these
pieces.
pants that aren't his.
All right then.
Yes. We'll travel back in time. Retcon. You grab something from like Thurl Dural's like bolt hole or his shop
Yes.
that you can like put in front of the bloodhound, and sure enough, the dog can like trace you back from there to the ambush site, and then slowly walking all the way back. And this does take until midday, basically, to walk you all the way back to here.
Right, and sort of a direct with no detours. All right. That
The dog like tried its best, you think, to do directly.
yeah.
Yeah, so he went from here to the docks, but never got there.
Basically, he never actually reached the ship. So he got
Not
ambushed
that
on
day,
his
at
way
least.
to the docks. Yeah. Well, this dog is all right too, but the other one's still better. Let's go. That it did well with pants that were not even his, apparently.
That is correct. I can say that now as a metagame perspective, since Thurl Dural is dead. Those pants were not Thurl Dural's.
The
Which
dog
i-
just knew.
Which is what was suspected by some individuals.
Yeah.
She just wanted him to go away. Those weren't his pants.
I mean, even if they were, it
Oh.
wouldn't have changed anything, I think. Because
It
now
was
we know there's
certificate,
no
he's
secret
gonna get it.
thing.
Well, regardless, I suppose we go back with the dog. Give it a treat.
Okay. Dog barks
Now
at
we
me.
know that.
So
They
we
knew he
could,
was coming.
we could then go to Little Dragon Hall to check out the second tavern and Arnaud, or however he's called. Or we could just, on the off chance that Domino is still in the what's the tavern called? The
Fox
the
and
Fox and Hound.
Let's go
I mean, we
and check
could
that
check-
out.
We
It's
could
beginning
check
to
that,
get
just
that
ask
time
for her.
where she would be there, I think.
Yeah.
So
And if she's not there, we could ask for her. Basically, where is she? Just
it's super not inconspicuous.
well, We have asked for her before, so
We have.
Okay. Any sort of directive you want to give to, like, say, like, the guards who are watching over, say, the bolt hole? Like, you want to, like, stick around or, like, rotate? Like, how long do you want those folks to be there for?
Well, actually, I don't know how necessary it is now.
I don't think it is necessary.
No.
it would actually be better to get someone to just watch from a distance if someone goes in there, but not actually stand outside.
I don't think these guards are getting paid to do like stakeouts.
Yeah,
They just stand there and look.
Yeah,
like
like
you're
we've checked,
saying
we've checked it
that
for
would be
evidence
more-
now. It looks clean. Of course, the guards can if they feel the need do their own checkup. I'm sure the city, like now, this is basically vacant. I don't know if he has any heirs.
they should
Stuff.
still guard the shop though, since we want the books from there.
Yeah. But the bolt appears to be clean, so yeah, they don't have to anymore.
Okay.
They should do an inventory probably, for like city purposes, but that's up to them.
And if they see anyone go in there, just go and tell us, or tell your superiors, whatever.
Okay. So where are you going?
Fox and Hound.
Yep.
Okay. You folks, as conspicuous as you are, make your way into Havenland, where, of course, the shantytowns are. The poor people, the people who don't have, and you're the people who do have. They're the peasants, the riffraff, the commoners, and you're the adventurers. The ones who have destiny and purpose and fate in life. The player characters who this story actually revolves around, instead of Ted, or Bill, or William.
Russell.
Yes. Or,
Ted.
Aslati Starfeather the Moonlit.
He probably doesn't live in the Haven, but
No, he does not. You sure do make your way to the exterior of the Fox and the Hound. What do you want to do? You just want to go in?
yeah.
Okay. The five of you
Think so.
bust in, and it seems like the patrons come to like sort of a standstill again as they look at you, and they feel like they've been here before. Only
Well, this
without
time
any
there's
guards
no
outside.
guards outside.
Yes, except for guards outside. Some of you are different. There's a barkeep, as it turns out to be the same barkeep as the one you saw whenever you came in here and confronted Domino. He's still back there, and he blinks and almost drops the mug that he's holding as he sees some of you making a return.
So, at a glance, is she here?
At a glance, no, it does not appear she is here.
At a more thorough look, is she here?
How do you want to thoroughly scan the Fox and the Hound? Make a
Uh,
thoroughly scanning the Fox and the Hound skill check.
No.
Okay, you failed.
That's up to Aurelia. She's the one who fights people like this. We're here. We'll go to the bar.
I mean, if everyone is frozen in fear anyways, then it shouldn't
They're
be
not
much of a problem to
frozen
just-
in fear. They momentarily pause. It's not like the taverns you encountered in Little Dragon Hall, where those events transpire. They do go about their
They were
business.
frozen in fear.
Yes, that's exactly what they're transpiring there.
Well, it shouldn't be much of a problem to just go around and look at people. I mean, Aurelia hasn't seen Domino herself.
Sure, you
Okay.
can look incredibly conspicuous walking around staring at people. Sure.
You know, that I don't think it matters, because if she runs away, at least we got something to chase.
All right, you walk around eyeing people up and down. Well, that's happening. Dwohurim approaches the bar. The barkeep says, what can I do you for?"
When's the last time you saw Domino?
He blinks and thinks back. Maybe about a week ago. Not uncommon for her to just suddenly vanish like this. Imagine she's got another job somewhere. So if you're looking to get in contact with her, I can shrug. He like shrugs. I don't know. I can leave a message for her whenever she gets around.
Can I, like, try to sense motive him?
Sure, you can attempt to scrutinize the barkeep.
Secret? Yeah.
Yeah, secret. Along with anyone else who wishes to attempt to scrutinize the barkeep, except for the individual who's walking around staring at people.
Yeah, I think I would.
Okay.
Does he seem to be truthful about this?
Wait for Goger's roll. Since more than one person wants to do something.
So dwarves stand here.
Yes. The twin dwarves.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look almost identical.
What modifier should I use?
Wisdom.
Right. Mm.
Are you
Looking at the
regretting your
background.
decision?
I'm looking at my backgrounds. Does the
You're not
student
very
of the
wise?
Blessed Halls apply for this?
How?
Like they would be trained to figure out if someone is lying or not?
Okay, for what purpose?
I didn't think of this. Grimith, damn it!
Why would you
Or-
need to know whether someone's lying or telling you the truth?
For interrogation purposes?
Oh. You interrogate a whole lot of people with that background?
No.
I was just wondering, like, you didn't sound like the interrogator type.
No, I just figured, paladins and clerics, that kind of a thing they do most of the time.
Like touch of truth telling?
So what's the background called?
Student of the Blessed Halls, it's my paladin
Right,
sort
student of
of
the
training
Blessed
background.
Halls. So, what, out of curiosity, what all did being a student of the Blessed Halls include? Because I'm, like, trying to, like, better understand your background so I know what it applies to and what it doesn't.
Alright, basically all the training that the paladin and the cleric requires in order to sort of further themselves at sort of the lower levels.
Okay. And that includes being trained to read body language.
More facial expression and stuff like that.
Okay. Sure.
Right.
Okay. Let's see here. Dwohurim is not sure. He seems honest, but Dwohurim couldn't put a pin on it. To our great paladin here, however, he does appear to be genuine. He hasn't seen Domino in however long he said, which was about a week, and that he could leave a message for you, for her, from you, whenever she gets back.
Alright. Geráck will sort of step up and say, I don't think he knows.
Just nods his looks out over the tavern. He hasn't really been quiet yet, so there's no reason to be. He says, so, has anyone else here seen Domino recently? I'd like to have a talk with her.
Like, conversation, like, slowly grinds to, like, an awkward halt. Aurelia, you do not see Domino, but you are certainly attracting a bit of attention. Not the guardsmen, the patrons, like, sort of, like, look around awkwardly. No one volunteers.
Geráck sort of picks out the coin purse and sort of jingles it a bit, I guess.
Alright.
Holds it in his hand.
Alright. Incentive of money. No, that will not require a roll. One individual stands up and says, I heard that she got a big job, actually, something to do here with hunting a bounty in Newport itself. That's why she's gone off the grid.
Geráck will toss him a gold coin.
He will take it. Sit back down.
Anyone else? Where might we find her at this moment? We know where she might have gone.
There's some volunteering information, but it tends to agree whenever, like, she goes on the job, she fucking vanishes. Like, she has and they'll begin to, like, regale tales of her history as a bounty hunter, that she is very good at her job, how none of these people here would try to take her one-on-one in a fight, or even two-on-one. Maybe not even three-on-one. Probably 4-on-1? But these don't really look like champion tier combatants, or really even adventurer tier combatants. She is very serious and not very approachable person, at least according not to the patrons in this tavern. So they don't socialize with her. At least that's what you're getting, what they'll say with their muddling opinions.
Sure.
And no one knows someone else who might know where she is?
They sort of like fall silent. There might be like a collective shrug, there might be a collective like head shake, there might be a collective
Well, you know, they'll get another gold for the history.
Yeah, we'll basically buy a round for everyone in the...
Alright, buy a round for everyone. That'll be let's see, a whopping 30 silver, so 3 gold pieces.
Alright.
And we get them all drunk forever.
Well, I mean, it's important for you guys to understand the difference between your money and their money.
Yeah, a gold piece is pretty good, I think, for
Yes.
saying a few words.
It is.
We're showing ourselves to be pretty generous. Say, well,
Exactly.
there'll be more in it for someone who can give us her whereabouts. If you see her coming back or coming again, you should just come tell us. You know where you can find us, I think.
There are several people clamoring about where you guys stay, so that they can tell you.
We stay at the Arcade College. Just leave a message there.
Any specific people we should ask for?
Dwohurim Harsca.
Alright. Should we, like, say anything? Like, you guys, like, leave a message? Yeah, we can leave a message. I'd totally leave a message. Like, you want me to leave a message? I'd leave a message.
Reliable information. Good information will be paid for well. Oh, so as they get their free alcohol. I guess that's kind of what we wanted here. So, and she's not here. So
We could go ask the information guy and the Wenchen chain.
We could.
we
That
could,
would
but I already
probably
paid
cost a
100
lot.
gold, and I want to take care of that payment first.
Yeah. Does anyone have lots of money they don't need?
Like 100 gold is a lot of money. So let's go and catch that half elf.
I will note for the record that, for starters, he's at the Harlequin, not the Winter
Oh,
Chain.
sorry,
The Winter,
yeah,
yes,
I got them confused.
the Harlequin's flask is the one that's well-to-do, and then the Winter
other
Chain
one-
is the one that serves the dock
It's gonna
workers.
be
And
Tempus and Leon's tavern. Ugh,
Yeah. We shouldn't enter Dragon Hall
you're the worst
altogether,
kind of
by the way.
people, Tempus Leon.
The worst
they are.
kind of people.
Yeah,
I'll go to that tavern.
they were to us. And we shouldn't enter Dragon Hall as a full company.
No, you guys go alone. We'll go alone as well.
Yes. We'll follow you like 100 feet behind you or something.
Glaring at you meanly.
yes, do the safe following behind that Chief's character did last week.
Yes.
You know, I
A bit
forgot.
further
alright.
distance, and
Alright.
We will be in hearing distance.
and
of
not
the
like
tavern.
walking next to them, smiling and waving.
Right, so you guys are currently at the Fox and the Hound. What do you want to do?
We leave and go to Little Dragon Hall.
Alright. You guys take these horses that have been awake for like fucking forever and travel all the way across the city again.
Yeah, so have we.
We're getting to know the city pretty well.
Yes, you guys have been awake for like forever. Yes. Okay. And you travel all the way through the Haven, and then through the center, and then to the docks, and arrive once again at Little Dragon Hall, which is the size of several city blocks, predominated by 2 taverns, one on either side. Has maybe like 200 or so occupants. The 2 taverns are named the Harlequin's Flask and the Winch and Chain.
Good. Now, Tempus and Leon, you go and buy some alcohol at the Winch and Chain, I think. We, on the other hand, can go to the Harlequin's Flask and hang out.
Yes,
Ah,
and
our
you
thing.
should look for an elf guy, well dressed.
Half elf.
Half elf.
Just a
High elf.
High elf.
high elf.
God damn it. Sits at the back, usually.
Come, brethren. Go to the clean tavern.
Yes.
Okay, I've made both taverns visible. The Winch and Chain for Tempus and Leon, and then the Harlequin's Flask for everyone who's not those people.
Yeah, wait, so we shouldn't... so we shouldn't follow them to...
What? No. Fuck that.
Okay,
Being too close, we see what
I mean,
happens.
if they get in trouble, do we hear them?
If they get in trouble, they'll have all their
We
bard
won't get in
features.
trouble. This is the nice tavern.
Yeah, but Tempest and Leon.
Oh.